Destiny is not something you stumble into by accident. Destiny is not random, it is intentional. Before you were even born, there was a plan for your life. The challenge is not whether destiny exists. The challenge is whether you will discover it and have the courage to walk it out. Too many people think life is a guessing game, that we are here to simply react to whatever happens. But that is not true. You are not here to wander aimlessly. You are sent here for a reason, with an assignment that no one else on this planet can fulfill in the exact way you can. The proof you have a destiny is the fact that you are still here. Every breath you take is a reminder that there is still something you are supposed to do, someone you are supposed to touch, a difference you are supposed to make. You are created with precision. Your personality, your gifts, your voice, even your challenges, all of them are part of the equipment you will need to fulfill what you were born to do. Destiny is never discovered by accident. You must be intentional about finding out why you are here. That means asking questions that most people avoid. What is the one thing I was born to do? What do I carry inside me that the world is waiting for? The greatest tragedy is not death. The greatest tragedy is to live every day without ever knowing why you are alive. People are so busy making a living that they forget to make a life. They chase careers, money, and recognition, but never stop to ask whether those things align with the reason they exist. You cannot afford to spend your life climbing a ladder only to find out it was leaning against the wrong wall. Destiny is not about being successful in the eyes of others. It is about being faithful to what you were called to do. It is possible to be popular and still miss your purpose. It is possible to be rich and still be unfulfilled. Destiny is not measured by applause. It is measured by alignment. Alignment with the reason you were born. Every person you admire, every person who has changed history, every person who has inspired generations, they were just like you. The difference is they discovered why they were here and decided to dedicate their lives to fulfilling that purpose, no matter the cost. They stopped asking for permission to be who they were created to be. They stopped waiting for perfect conditions. They made a choice to move, to act, to obey the calling inside them. Your destiny will not force itself on you. You must decide to cooperate with it. You must make choices that lead you closer to it every day. Sometimes that will mean walking away from what is familiar. Sometimes it will mean letting go of people who do not understand where you are going. Sometimes it will mean doing what scares you, stepping into situations that stretch you, risking failure, risking rejection. But that is the price of living fully. Every obstacle you face is not meant to stop you, but to prepare you. The challenges are part of the journey. They are shaping you into the kind of person who can handle the weight of what you are asking for. If you quit too soon, you will never know how close you were to breakthrough. Destiny requires endurance. It requires faith when nothing makes sense. It requires believing that your life has meaning, even when circumstances tell you otherwise. Inside of you is everything you need to fulfill your destiny. You have talents you have not discovered yet, strength you have not tapped into, ideas you have not brought to life. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission. Stop waiting for someone to open a door. If you cannot find a door, build one. If you cannot find a way, create one. Your destiny is too important to leave in the hands of other people's opinions or approval. You cannot compare your journey with someone else's journey. Their timing is not your timing. Their path is not your path. You may feel like you are behind, but you are exactly where you are supposed to be to learn what you need to learn for the next stage of your life. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment is shaping you. Trust the process even when you do not understand it. Your destiny is bigger than you. It is not just about what you achieve, but about what you give. There are people whose lives are connected to your obedience. When you refuse to step into your calling, They miss out on what you were supposed to deliver. Someone's breakthrough is tied to your courage. Someone's healing is connected to your decision to act. Your destiny is not just about you. It is about everyone who will be touched by what you were born to do. The voice of destiny is quiet, and that is why so many people miss it. It does not scream at you, it whispers. It is that tug in your spirit when you are in a place you know you do not belong. It is that unrest you feel when you are doing something that everyone applauds, but deep inside you know this is not what you were created for. Destiny will disturb your comfort. It will not let you settle. It will wake you up at night and remind you that there is more to your life than what you are currently living. You cannot ignore that voice forever. The longer you suppress it, the louder the frustration will become. Some people are not depressed because life is unfair. They are depressed because they are living a life that does not belong to them. They are living below their potential, below their purpose, below their calling. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit into a life that was too small for you. That is why you feel restless when you try to play small. You were designed to grow, to expand, to become. Destiny will often require you to leave what is familiar. You cannot stay in the same place, with the same habits, around the same people, and expect to grow into the person you are supposed to be. Growth always demands separation. It demands you walk away from what is convenient to pursue what is necessary. It demands you stop living by default and start living by design. Most people will never do this because it is uncomfortable. But everything great is on the other side of discomfort. There is no destiny without risk. You will have to risk failing, risk looking foolish, risk being misunderstood. If you are not willing to risk, you are not willing to live. Playing it safe is the most dangerous thing you can do because safety will keep you stuck where you are. Destiny is not found in safety. It is found in courage. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. Fear will always be there. Fear of rejection, fear of loss, fear of making the wrong decision. But fear is a liar. It will keep you small if you let it. The truth is, you already know more about your destiny than you think you do. You can feel it in the things that make you come alive. In the moments when time seems to disappear, because you are so immersed in what you are doing. You can feel it in the things that break your heart, the problems that anger you, the injustices you cannot ignore. Those are clues. They are pointing you toward what you were born to solve. The thing that bothers you most is often the very thing you were created to fix. Destiny will never be convenient. It will cost you your excuses, your laziness, your comfort zone, and your need for everyone to approve. Some people will not understand your decisions. They will think you have lost your mind when you step away from what is secure to pursue what is unseen. But do not let their lack of vision stop you. They were not given your dream. They do not have to understand it. They do not have to agree with it. You owe no one an explanation for becoming who you were created to be. Your destiny is locked inside your potential, and potential is everything you could be that you have not yet become. It is everything you are capable of doing that you have not done yet. Potential is the gap between what you are and what you could be. Most people die with their potential still in them because they never took the steps to release it. They waited for the perfect time, for more money, for more support, for more confidence, and time ran out. The graveyard is full of potential that was never expressed. You do not have to let that be your story. You can make a decision right now that you will die empty, with nothing left undone, nothing left unsaid, nothing left unattempted. That means taking responsibility for your life. You cannot keep blaming the economy, your family, your past, or your circumstances. You cannot keep waiting for someone to come and rescue you. You are responsible for discovering your destiny and pursuing it with everything you have. Discipline is the price of destiny. You cannot live casually and expect to fulfill something extraordinary. You must be willing to put in the work when no one is watching, to practice in private before you perform in public. You must be willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term impact. Every day you are either moving closer to your destiny or further away from it. And your daily decisions are the proof. Destiny is not a mystery. It is the result of consistent choices that align with who you were meant to be. The road to destiny is not straight. There will be detours, delays, disappointments. But those are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. Every challenge you face is preparing you for what you ask for. Every heartbreak is teaching you resilience. Every closed door is redirecting you toward the right one. Trust that nothing is wasted. Even the things that hurt you are part of the process of shaping you. You have to surround yourself with the right people. Destiny cannot be fulfilled in isolation, but it also cannot be fulfilled in the wrong company. Some people are not bad, but they are not right for where you are going. They will keep you thinking small, talking small, living small. You need people who challenge you, who believe in you, who push you to keep going when you feel like giving up. You need people who remind you of who you are when you forget. Guard your mind like a treasure, because your mind is the birthplace of destiny. Whatever you allow into your thoughts will eventually shape your actions, and your actions will shape your future. Fill your mind with wisdom, with ideas, with truth that strengthens you. Stop feeding yourself with negativity, gossip, and fear. You cannot think small and live big. There is urgency to destiny. You do not have forever. Every day is a countdown toward the moment when your time on this earth will end. That is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up. You cannot keep putting off what you were born to do. You cannot keep waiting for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is right now. You must be willing to go all in. Destiny is not for the half-hearted, the lazy, the indifferent. It is for those who are willing to give everything they have, to risk everything they are, to become everything they were created to be. There is a greatness inside you that is waiting to be unleashed, but it will not come out while you are sitting in comfort. It will only come out when you are stretched, challenged, and pushed to your limits. Stop asking whether you are ready. You will never feel completely ready. Destiny does not wait until you feel qualified. It calls you as you are and qualifies you as you go. The path will become clear as you walk it. The doors will open as you move. You will meet the right people when you take the first step. Everything you need is already within reach, but you will never see it until you start. Destiny is not just about what you accomplish. It is about who you become in the process. The goal is not just to arrive somewhere, but to be transformed into the person you were meant to be all along. Every step you take toward your destinies is shaping you into that person. You cannot keep living on the sidelines, watching other people fulfill their dreams while you bury yours. You were not designed to be a spectator in your own story. There is a script for your life that only you can play, and the tragedy would be reaching the end and realizing you never even stepped onto the stage. There is something inside you that is begging to be expressed, something that will not be silenced until you release it. You have been waiting for permission, for affirmation, for someone to tell you it is your time. But you are the one who must decide that. Destiny will always feel bigger than you because it was never meant to be done in your strength alone. That feeling of being unqualified is not a sign to quit. It is a sign that you are about to grow into someone you have not yet met. The journey will stretch you, break you open, and rebuild you into the person who is capable of carrying the weight you are asking for. Every season of waiting is not wasted. It is preparation. The doors you thought were closed were actually protecting you until you were ready. If you think about it, every person who ever made history started at the same place, with a moment of decision. They had to decide whether to keep living like everyone else or to risk everything and step into the unknown. That decision is waiting for you. It is not about whether you have the resources, the connections, or the education. It is about whether you have the courage to take the first step. Courage is the currency of destiny. Fear will try to keep you in a cage, but the lock on the cage has been open the whole time. You must confront the lies that have kept you stuck. The lie that says you are not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough. The lie that says you missed your chance. The lie that says it is too late. Those are not truths. They are excuses dressed as logic. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. The fact that you are still breathing means the plan for your life is still in motion. You still have time to turn around, to rebuild, to start again. Do not waste another day living small because you are afraid of what people will say. People will always have opinions. Some will celebrate you, some will criticize you, and some will misunderstand you completely. But their opinion is not your reality. You cannot let the voices of others drown out the voice of destiny inside you. Stop asking small-minded people for approval to do something great. They cannot see what you see. Destiny requires focus. You cannot be distracted by everything shiny, every trend, every temptation to compare yourself to others. Focus is saying no to 1,000 things, so you can say yes to the one thing that matters most. It is choosing to protect your time, your energy, your attention. You cannot scroll your life away, waste your days in meaningless arguments, and then complain that your dream is taking too long. The future belongs to those who are willing to be disciplined when everyone else is distracted. There is power in persistence. Destiny is not fulfilled overnight. You may fail, you may fall, but you must get back up again and again. Every time you rise after falling, you are proving to yourself that you are stronger than your circumstances. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. The breakthrough you are waiting for is often just on the other side of perseverance. Most people give up too soon, not realizing they were one more try away from success. Be careful what you speak over your life. Your words shape your reality. If you keep saying you are stuck, you will stay stuck. If you keep saying nothing ever works out for you, you will create that pattern over and over again. Begin to speak life into your future. Declare that you are equipped, that you are capable, that you are ready. Speak as though your destiny is already unfolding, because the moment you believe it, you will begin to act differently, and those actions will begin to attract the opportunities you need. Do not despise small beginnings. Every great destiny starts with a single step, a small act of faith, a little decision that seems insignificant at the time, but opens the door to something bigger. Do not wait for a grand moment to begin. Begin where you are with what you have and watch how it multiplies. What you consider small may be the very seed that grows into the future you have been dreaming of. Pain will be part of the process. There is no destiny without pressure. Diamonds are created under pressure. Gold is refined in fire, and your character is shaped through adversity. Stop running from the things that hurt you and start learning from them. Every pain you survive becomes a tool you can use to help someone else. There is someone coming after you who will need your story, your wisdom, your testimony to find their way. Do not confuse being busy with being productive. Some people are running fast but in circles, burning energy but going nowhere. Destiny requires intentional steps, not random motion. Stop saying yes to everything that pulls you off course. Stop filling your calendar with things that do not matter so you can avoid the discomfort of pursuing what does. Sometimes destiny will require you to be still, to listen, to wait for the right instruction before you move. You are carrying something that the world has never seen before. No one can replace you. If you refuse to step into your calling, The earth will feel the loss of what you were supposed to bring. Your voice, your vision, your perspective, they are uniquely yours. No one else can release them. And there are people waiting on the other side of your obedience. They will never meet the version of themselves they were meant to be until you become the version of you that you were meant to be. Time is your most valuable resource. You can get money back, you can get opportunities back, but you can never get time back. Stop wasting it. Stop spending years stuck in bitterness, stuck in regret, stuck in cycles of distraction. The clock is ticking, and every day you are either getting closer to your purpose or further from it. Choose wisely. Destiny is not just about what you achieve in your lifetime. It is about what you set in motion that outlives you. Legacy is what people experience because you were here. When you are gone, will the world be different because you lived? Will anyone say they were changed because of you? Will anything continue moving forward because you started it? That is destiny. Not just success for yourself, but impact for generations. Even if your beginning was rough, your future does not have to be. You may have been born in difficult circumstances, but you do not have to die in them. You can break cycles, shift patterns, and create a new story for those who will come after you. You can be the one who changes the trajectory of your family, your community, even your nation. But it starts with a decision. The decision to stop living beneath your potential and step into the higher call on your life. Destiny does not compete. It complements. You do not have to tear others down to build yourself up. You do not have to dim their light for yours to shine. Destiny is not a competition. It is a calling. When you understand that, you can celebrate others while still pursuing your own path. You can cheer for them and still stay focused on where you are going. There is more in you than what the world has seen. There are books inside you that have not been written, songs that have not been sung, ideas that have not been developed, businesses that have not been started. You have barely scratched the surface of your potential. But nothing will change until you make the decision that enough is enough, that you are done shrinking, done delaying, done doubting. So today is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when you feel ready. Now, this is the day you draw the line and refuse to keep living beneath your potential. This is the day you silence every excuse, every fear, every voice that told you you couldn't. You have been carrying greatness inside you long enough. It is time to release it. You are not here by accident. You are here by assignment. The world is waiting for what you carry, and you cannot leave this earth full. You must pour out everything you were given. You must finish your race empty. Refuse to die with your dream still inside you. Refuse to let your destiny go unfulfilled. The time is now. The choice is yours. Step out, step up, and step into the life you were born to live. Because destiny is waiting, and it will not wait forever.